What's up guys, my name is Carl and welcome to Tech Hunter. Today I'm checking out the Samsung T5 portable SSD, the step up from the hugely popular Samsung T3. It's small, it's beautiful, and it's super fast. Let's check it out. So it's 2018, my first video of the year, and it's about something I received for Christmas. A portable Samsung T5 SSD. When I tried to explain to people who aren't familiar with this kind of stuff, I said it was basically like having a really fast and small external hard drive or a really big memory stick. At £175 in the UK for the 500 gig version, it's a bit of a hard sell considering a 1TB external hard drive is available for around £40. So it's half the capacity and nearly 5 times the cost. That doesn't sound all that great to most people. Surely it must be fast then, and that it is. This is where your money is going, speed, lots of it. Its advertised speeds are up to 540 megabytes per second on USB 3.1 Gen 2, which makes this external SSD as fast as an SSD that's hardwired inside your PC, which I think is pretty damn impressive. So it's 5 times the cost as well as being up to 5 times as fast, which I'll show later. Looking at it from another angle though, the Samsung 850 EVO SATA-based SSD costs £130. So for your extra £45, you get the same speeds, providing you have access to USB 3.1 Gen 2, and a smaller size device, measuring at 74mm by 57mm and around 10mm in thickness. You also get the portability to take it anywhere and use it with multiple systems, as well as what I think is a beautiful brushed blue aluminium body to house it all in. If you don't like the blue though, you can get the 1TB or 2TB version, which come in black, though it's a little bit more expensive. It's also shock resistant and withstands falls from up to 2 meters, which is something I'm not going to test, but I can say if I was to do it with my Mac Store external hard drive, I can't imagine it holding up as well. Considering those mechanical plates inside of it, it's just not going to work out very well. Plus, this Samsung T5 also comes with a 3-year warranty. So let's open it up and see what comes inside the box. Inside we get the SSD itself and 2 cables, nice and simple. USB-C to USB-C and USB-A to USB-C cables, fused with systems without a USB Type-C port. The Samsung T5 is compatible with both Windows and Mac, as well as Android, which is a nice touch, so you can easily transfer files off your phone or tablet to the SSD and free up some more room on your device. That's enough of that though, let's plug it in and see what we're really working with. So upon plugging in the device and once it's installed, it has some actual pretty good security software which you can use to manage the security of your device. So if you don't want people being able to access your files easily, you can password protect your Samsung T5 and keep people from stealing all of your top secret information. Sweet. I chose against it because it really won't be leaving my house for now, and I was just eager to see how fast it really was. Now it's time to find out. So let's have a look at Crystal Disk Mark and see just how well it does. We can compare it to my Samsung 850 SSD that I have installed on my PC and has been in there for quite some time now, as well as a standard 1TB Maxtor external hard drive to get an idea of what we're getting. As you can see from Crystal Disk Mark, it's impressive. It actually outperforms my Samsung 850 on sequential read and write speed, which is nice. But bear in mind how far behind it is in the 4K tests, which is quite a big difference. And these 4K tests can be thought of as how effective a device is at quickly saving or retrieving small pieces of information to random locations on the disk. And these tests usually represent about 20 to 25% of a typical user's overall disk access on a PC. Though don't forget, the Samsung 850 is hardwired inside my PC, which is why it's probably getting much higher 4K result. But you have to admit though, for the extra effort of just plugging it in, you add 500 gig of storage to the system, which is brilliant. The external hard drive falls behind majorly in all benchmarks due to its mechanical nature, but works out to be just under 5 times slower in read/write speeds. Whereas the 4K tests are absolutely paltry in comparison, which helps emphasize why the Samsung T5 is such a good piece of kit. Benchmarks are just one thing though, so I thought I'd try out a quick real world file transfer, moving a 30 gig game file, Guild Wars 2, in case you're wondering, between the device. First off, I tried copying it from my desktop, my Samsung 850, to the Samsung T5 and back. Then I tried out copying it from the desktop to the external hard drive and then back. As you can see from the quick sum up video playing right now, the Samsung T5 obviously outperforms the external drive in a big way. You can do a lot of file transfers or work between different machines and are constantly moving files, external solid state drives like the T5 are definitely the way forward. Some people regularly upgrade their PCs when the latest processor or graphics card comes out, just to speed up their day-to-day lives at work. To save time when rendering videos, for example, going from an older Intel i7 to a newer one, to save just maybe 5 minutes of rendering time on a new 4K video they're uploading to YouTube. That's usually a massive outlay to get that kind of performance increase though. But there's quite a few people out there that do that kind of thing, so why not do the same thing when it comes to your external storage solution? If you can save 10 minutes every time when copying files from, say, one PC to another, that sounds like a pretty good reason to me. If you're doing it a lot, it can save a lot of time during your work time. Or reduce your copying time by nearly 5 times compared to an external hard drive. That kind of thing just can't be ignored. For me though, the Samsung T5 will be a great addition to my setup, helping to install games on new PC builds or my laptop, and within minutes has added an extra 500 gig worth of storage to my PC. If you're not that PC savvy or have a laptop or Mac and getting inside your system is a bit of a chore, this is definitely something to consider if you want super fast speeds with easy access and setup to go with it. It's just as simple as a regular external hard drive, but smaller, lighter, tougher, and so much faster. If you're looking at the Samsung T3, forget it. Now, the T5 is here and it costs the exact same, but with increased speeds and better looks. In my opinion, the future is here, the future is bright, the future is USB 3.1 Type-C Gen 2. I really need to think of a better name for that. USB 4 maybe? Would that be so much more complicated? No, but not be easier? I don't know. Anyway, as always, if you like this kind of stuff, feel free to click that like button down below. And if you didn't, click that dislike button. Leave your comments down below, let me know what you thought about today's video, and if you decide my face has not offended you, don't forget to click that subscribe button so we can see each other again soon. Anyway guys, take care and I'll see you in the next one.